should be functioning now. I think the OBS crashed again. I researched how to fix OBS, and it changed a bunch of settings with how it's recording, and I updated it, but I don't think that was enough because, well, it crashed again, which is really frustrating, but I have the volume up on my microphone, so now that if I can hear myself stop talking in the background, I know that something's wrong. The trouble is I wanted this to be a really smooth video, so you could see everything, and it looks like it skipped me drawing the little cloud, which sucks. I think I do need to spend like a day or two just trying to solve all of my technical issues, just because I can't do this stream if it shuts off every 10 minutes or so. I think that it's not a fun show to watch, right? You don't want to watch me draw clouds for like 5 minutes. So yeah. Anyway, I think it's working again. So I'm going to draw maybe another small cloud on the edge of this big cloud. I don't want it to be directly under this one because I feel like that would look weird. Maybe if I was trying to direct your eye to this thing right here, I would draw one like right there, but I actually have some really interesting pieces on this cloud, and I don't want to draw it here either. So maybe I will draw a small cloud here, like this, and then maybe I'll draw another small cloud. Actually, I actually like this amount of clouds. I think it's a good amount of clouds. There probably should be some clouds on the edges because the clouds would not, skies are very big and they would not stick to this kind of composition. So I'm going to draw it in maybe a dark blue, some clouds that are off the edge of the page. Maybe they're behind this cloud right here. Yeah, maybe they're behind this cloud. Let's see. I don't want them too much higher than this cloud. Like I want the line to be like a triangle, like that. So I think maybe I will draw a cloud, kind of like maybe like this. Yeah, like that. You can kind of see it's behind everything. Yeah, I think that's good. I don't know. Maybe it's actually guiding your eye off the page. Maybe I'll just make it kind of unrealistic, where the clouds are just all in one place. That's probably not that bad, especially for a first try. I'm not done watching all of the videos I'm supposed to before I start on something like this. There's actually a demo and like one more educational video thing that I am supposed to look at, and I did not because I am impatient. I'm an impatient person. So after I do this, I will probably go back and watch those videos, and a lot of the problems I will run into, I will know how to fix, maybe. We'll see about that. All right, so I am outlining all my clouds because I'm gonna kind of go about this with gradients. I enjoy using gradients. I'm gonna put this in a group. So that, oops, wait, I put my city in a group, and that's not what I wanted to do. My city, oh geez, I think my city has to go into this gradient group because I kind of have it behind some stuff. Yeah, the city is going to be added now to this painting. Yeah. All right. So now we'll hide the group. Let's see. And the ground's going to go in front of everything. So let's see. I think for the first color, it should be a purpley gray. Yeah. Maybe like Maybe an orangey gray. No, purple gray. Purple gray. Like maybe like this color. Yeah, that's good. We'll do another one just to really make them distinct. That's fine. Not great, just fine. And the next thing I want to do is I want to outline the bottom of these things so you can see them better, their structure. So I'm going to go in with my lasso tool. Oh, I need to edit my lasso tool to have more feathering because clouds are very blurry. So I'm going to do a 5-pixel feather and I will see how that looks. The feathering means that I am, the edges of my selection will also get a gradient on the outside so that, you know, the colors will mix together and be different. There we go. All right, so outline the cowboy hat cloud, outline this bottom cloud. Oh, they're all outlined anyway. And I will add some darker paint to this so that it looks like you can tell where the bottoms of the clouds are. So instead of this purple, since this is kind of a warm color, well, it's only warm by comparison to the blue. I'm going to actually add a warmer shadow to the clouds. So it'll be like cool light, warm shadow. So that'll make it feel kind of dimensional. At least I hope so. So that's the bottom of the clouds so far. The edges aren't perfect in my selections, and that is because I'm being very non-committal with how I want these clouds to look. I don't think I know enough about clouds to make a choice, so I'm letting fate make my choices for me. So yeah, and then so the next thing I'd probably do is I go back in because we have all these different clouds, and I would change the color of the clouds that are closer so that they are darker. Because things that are closer tend to be darker, and just because of atmospheric perspective, particulates getting in the way of objects, light bouncing around and blurring. So these pink clouds that I have made that are technically in front will be a darker color. So I think that they should be maybe a darker gray. I don't want to. I have to pick a color. I think maybe we'll go orangey. Cloud. I don't think clouds are really orange, but I'm gonna make these clouds like a dark gray or orange, and they will be the clouds in front of my city. That's fine. I think that's fine. And let's see. So now my like city thing needs some actual attention because it is a part of this composition and I can't just let it sit. So the city will be, I'm gonna probably have to make a foreground, a middle ground, and a background layer just so that I can work on the parts of this city without, you know, budging up the clouds that I'm drawing. So I will probably, I'm going to make a city layer now. Yeah, this will be the city. And from here on out, I will put my other clouds like on top of it. These darker clouds I will draw on top of it on a new layer. That way, you know, I don't have to keep going back and fussing with these edges more than I need to. So the city is actually going to be a different color. I'm thinking that the city should be maybe a more of a gold brown. I don't want it to like blend into this background too much. Like I didn't spend too much time thinking about the color of the ground, but maybe close to it. Oops. City needs to be below the ground, so something like that, where the top is kind of darker than the bottom. Oh wait, I left my feathering on. I guess that's not that big of a deal. So that's kind of the basics of the color. This is the stage of the painting where I can sort of mess around with colors and shapes and foreground and background stuff. Like if I want to add, like I'm coloring in over here, I want to add maybe a foreground element, a foreground dune of some kind, I could. I might do this. I think that's good. I think I'll add, I'll add this like, oh, this is getting really dark, but actually wait, I can make this part of the ground lighter. Yeah, that'll be better. I think that's superior technique. I don't want to go too dark because then when I go in to draw my areas of occlusion, they won't pop as much. So, oops, there is, oh, I see. So we need to erase this part. Like that. Oops, nope. I'm not sure what I want with this painting. If maybe there's going to be a character right here. This is supposed to be about skies, so maybe instead of putting something right here, I put something here, where it makes you look at the clouds. I force you to look at these clouds that I'm painting, so maybe like maybe a dragon, because I'm kind of a one-trick pony. Let's make it, all right. Maybe like this. I don't know how foreshortened it would be. I guess it depends on how big this dragon is. Maybe he'll be looking at this city like that. Yeah, maybe something like that, where you have a dragon guy on the top here in front of these clouds. I don't want to spend too long sketching, just because it takes me a long time to paint. I'm kind of a slow painter, so I don't know, I'm trying to find this the balance between rushing in and painting and over planning. I somehow, find a healthy medium for my work. I've spent paintings where I planned so long I get bored of the painting before I even start. I've done paintings where because I just started jumping in and painting, I didn't understand something that could have made it easier. Like I worked too hard on it. I worked too hard on the painting. I guess the best example of that was when I painted a painting about Medusa. I didn't realize that I could paint indirectly and, paint in more transparent layers because I was learning how to paint. And I just sort of went ham and repainted the scales of this snake every time I added a layer, and it took like a week longer, like a whole week longer than it probably should have, which is such a long time. It's just so long. There probably should be another dragon back here, behind these two clouds, because I want there to be sort of an understanding of how big this city is compared to the dragon. So what's going to be necessary is that this edge, whatever's behind here and behind this, that will define the scale if I have this dragon. So what I'm going to do, I think, is add a